Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So today we're talking about Goblin Caves again and an alternate escape route that you can use. So this is post-patch. You'll notice some of the damage isn't hitting quite as hard. I'm not losing half my health, I'm only losing 25% of it to that poison. Goblins have kind of odd hitboxes, and you'll see later on coming up in this little segment, the archers are still very strong. So they didn't make it super easy. They just made it a little more manageable for people starting out. And I think that was their main concern. A lot of people are going into Goblin Caves with no gear. And Fighter especially has like no armor, no anything. So you get really hit hard. And yes, this is actually a Fighter class without any gear. This is just me spawning into Goblin Caves without anything. So yeah, it's changed a fair bit. I'm going to give it some more time before I make any conclusions on what I think of the solo experience. I will say that a lot more people were willing to team because it was so difficult, and a lot more people are looking for VoIP and to team up. The only issue is at the time there was only 3 portals. They have since added an extra portal, and on top of this alternate escape route, if you have 9 players, I think you can get 4 of you escaping. So really, that's like better. I think that's better odds than most of the other lobbies. If I'm correct, it'd be 16, and I think there's like 6 portals maybe. So yeah, I didn't really want to see a portal change. I think my main concern with the portals was that sometimes they just spawn in places that you can't get to unless you're right on top of them. And I have a few examples of this, but essentially I was okay with 3 because it meant those last couple players were forced, instead of just teaming up with VoIP and killing everybody and then getting out for free, they actually had to make a decision on who was getting out. So anyway, enjoy the video. Yeah, at the end of this you'll see the gate and when it opens, and you'll also see what happens to it afterwards. So cheers, thank you all. Yeah, it was a little close. I was kind of lucky to make it out alive here. I will just have to say, this is probably the first time I used a short sword, so I was hitting a lot of arms here, but it takes a lot of stabs to kill. It's a very poor short sword, but it didn't kill as fast as I'd hoped. And last thing to take note of, just observe on the map, there's actually a little stairs icon. So if you're looking for this location, just try to find that stair icon, and be warned, if you are actively seeking this stairs, some of the pathways to get here are full of enemies and traps. I ended up getting very lucky with this spawn.